Welcome to the Big Messy Bun, episode 34, you guys. 34 times we have sat here together. And tonight I am coming to you right after I finished teaching a Sunday fitness class on Zoom. I was a little sweaty. I tried to freshen up a little bit, but this bun, you guys, it's a beaut. And I'm like, it's double scrunched. It's been through a whole freaking workout and it's looking fine. So I was like, I think tonight's the night I'm going to record. So welcome to your hump day. You are listening to this on a Wednesday and I hope you're having a great week. We just started a fresh month. We are in August, which is just bananas that it's already this far into 2025. But here we are. Today's episode, you guys, I've been thinking about this one for a long time, and it's an episode that we've discussed before. And if you've been in my world for any length of time, you know that I am a big believer in the basics. Okay? If we get things overcomplicated and too many options, we do nothing. We freeze, right? So like if you're trying to make a change and you add too many layers in right off the hop, you're like, oh, it's too much. I'll wait. I'll start another time, or I'll do it later, or I'll do whatever, or I'll do nothing. And that's sometimes what happens. You get all these ideas of things you want to do, and then you do nothing with it. And I've had this happen to my own self. So I'm coming here with you to take you on a walk today. And again, if you are not currently out moving your body yet, I want you to just press pause, slap in some earphones, put me in your pocket, and take me for a walk. Put me in your pocket and let's go. So, all right, I'm going to continue on though while you get your earphones on and everything else. I'm going to get started and you catch up when you get back. So, when I think of the basics, okay, so these are the basics. These are the things that have been sort of around for a long time. I am talking about movement. I'm talking about getting some water into your body. I'm talking about some food choices. I'm talking about some sleep and friendships, laughter, community, all of that. Basics, guys. I want you to really get laser focused right now on your health. Yep. We're going to talk about health, and I'm going to share with you guys that there's so much noise out there. And I just said this to my class tonight. I'm like, I'm noisy too. I also am one of the people contributing to the noise out there. But my hope is that I'm bringing you noise that's simple, basic, easy to implement, and some fun and laughter too, because that's truthfully what I love to do. So I am a contributor of the noise, and I have been for many, many years. Long before social media was a thing, I was talking about these things right here. If you are watching the video, you saw me hold up a piece of paper. If you're listening to me, I held up the 5 basics that we are going to talk about today. I also have with me all kinds of notes, you guys, because there's so many things that I want to tap into here and I don't want to forget anything. So I've taken all the notes. So we're going to talk first things first. We're going to talk about making that first step to make the change happen. Okay. So we don't want to wait any longer. No, you don't want to wait until something awful has happened. I don't want you to wait another day. I don't want you to wait till the circumstances are perfect, the stars are aligned, everything's done, the laundry's all folded, put away, and in its proper spots. No, we're not waiting for all that shit to get done. You are going to take action today. You are going to get started today. And I'm going to tell you something. We're going to discuss 5 of these. If you're currently doing all 5, yes, fantastic. It's time we can implement a little bit more. And if you're curious what that might look like, I'll do an episode on that next. But for today, this is for the person out there who's listening, who might be struggling a little bit with these 5 things, okay? And these are 5 things, guys, that I really try to hone in on a regular basis with myself and with my clients. So these are the top 5. And so we're not going to wait any longer. We're not going to wait till it's perfect. We are not. We are not doing that to ourselves anymore. We have a fresh month ahead of us. I don't want to hear anymore, oh, I'll start in September. No, let's just start now. Now, movement is the first thing on the list. Movement. Guys, any type of movement is what I'm going for here. I want you to move however you want to move. Do you like to dance? Do you like to lift? Do you like to swim? Do you like to walk? Do you like to bike ride? Get out for at least start with 15 minutes. Get moving your body for 15 minutes every day. Every day. And then when you get 15 minutes, next week add 5, go to 20. Go 20 minutes, okay? Every day. Whatever that looks like for you. And then you just keep building, okay? You don't have to go out and run a marathon. No. In the first week, you might just get your shit organized. Like, okay, I got my shoes ready. I'm going to put on my shoes. Go out for a little walk. Get started. Get that first walk done. All you have to worry about is today. Don't worry about getting all 7 in by next week. Just today. That's it. You're only worrying about today. That's it. Narrow it down to that. Each day is a new day. Each day, you're going to make choices for that day. If I thought back in 1990, when I started teaching fitness classes, if I thought, all right, I'm going to teach for the next 35 years, I would have been overwhelmed when I was 19 years old learning to do this. I would have been like, holy shit, I got to do this till I'm 50 something. By the way, when I started teaching, I thought the 50-year-olds in my class were ancient. I know, I was 20. And I was like, holy shit, those women are kicking ass. And now I'm the woman kicking ass. And guess what, guys? I did it one day at a time. One freaking day at a time. That is it. So for movement, I want you to start with, if you're currently doing 0, start with something. And get a calendar, like a good old-fashioned calendar or a piece of paper. Get a notepad, write on the top what you're doing, and track yourself. You want to know why you're going to track yourself? So you can be honest and fair with yourself. Be honest and fair with yourself. You cannot just throw out numbers and then realize, oh yeah, I wasn't really taking, like, maybe I walked once a week. Then you look back, no, I walked 6 times that week. Like, have some form. You can't measure it if you don't write it down. You're not going to remember it. Come on, we're in menopause. We're not going to remember this. Even if you're not in menopause. I was at work today, and I would work with a girl who's about 20. And I said something, and I said the menopause line. And then I said to her, hang on a minute. I was something that I'd forgot. I can't remember what it was. But I said to her, oh, it's that menopause. And then we looked at each other because she forgets things too. And I'm like, you know what? Why do we put any fucking labels on these things? Like, can we just say we forgot, period? Not because I'm blonde, not because I'm 50 something, not because I'm ADHD. Can we just say we fucking forgot? Like, oh, I forgot. Let's quit labeling all this bullshit. We just forgot. Okay, now before I forget, we're moving on to the next one, and that is water, okay? Just start drinking more water. Like, don't worry about getting in 1 million glasses in a day. Are you currently drinking 0? Fill up a water bottle. Try to get her done in the day. When you get that one done, add 2. That's it. Keep it basic. If we start thinking we have to drown ourselves in water, we're going to get overwhelmed, and then you'll drink no water. You won't. You will just stop. So please get yourself a cute water bottle too. Like, I have so many that are just fun, and many of them were gifts. So when I drink out of it, I get to think of that person as well. So that's kind of special. And it doesn't have to be fancy. If you're like, Katie, I have a cup. Fill the cup. That's it. Fill it, drink it, fill it again, drink it again. Water's easy. One thing you could do that helped me when I was not getting enough water, I kept a cup, like about a 6 or 8 ounce cup in my bathroom, and I would just drink one in the morning when I would get up and drink one at bed at least. Like, so then I knew, yes, I'm getting 2 cups. And then I also I usually don't have one before my morning coffee, I'm pretty disciplined about drinking my water throughout the day. But if you're someone who's not, or you have an afternoon coffee, try to remember, have a water before your coffee. Two things will happen. You're going to enjoy your coffee more, and two, you'll get your water in. So that's good. Now we're moving on to the food. Guys, food out there in this world, we're hearing all of the different, oh, gotta have this, gotta eat that, don't eat that, don't drink that, don't, blah, 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 blah. It's so much shit. It's so much to worry about. I go to it 80-20 for a reason. I want to make sure 80% of the food that enters my body is a single ingredient food item. What does that mean? Fresh. What does that mean? A vegetable, a fruit, or a meat. Single ingredient foods first. For me, that's what I recommend. Get all your single ingredient foods first. Then if you throw in some things that have a few more ingredients in them, like for instance, I love, love, love taco salad. You guys know I love taco salad. If you follow my Instagram at all, or you hang out with me, and if I've ever made you a meal, chances are I have made you a taco salad because it's so good. It's yummy. It's easy. And so single ingredient foods that go in there, romaine, peppers, onions. Oh, did you hear that? I cracked my finger. I was counting with my fingers. Vegetables. Okay. So whatever vegetables you want. Beef, cheese. I do put in. I think cheese is a single ingredient. I think they just like do shit to it. Like let it sit and boil in a big thingy, a big pot. I don't know. I've never made cheese, but I throw a bit of cheese in. Salsa, many ingredients, but they're all vegetables in there. And then the more than one ingredient, some what are they called? Taco chips. I'll put in about 8 of them, crunch them up, throw them in. 80% of that meal is single ingredients. The 20% with the chips. Guys, simple, simple, simple. Okay? Don't overcomplicate it. Try to eliminate any junk. That's a no-brainer. Guys, it's so, like, you know what junk is. You know what's not going to fill you well. Just try your best. I know it's freaking hard. They're everywhere. I was at work today, big container of donuts sitting there. And someone asked me, are these real donuts? And then I'm like, I think so. And he's like, well, I'm going to test and make sure. Go for it. Eat your fucking donut. I don't give a shit. I really don't. Go have your donut if you're going to have a donut. But I didn't want to have a donut. And I brought my own food. And that's just the way it is. Go to work prepared. Plan your meals, guys. Pack some food. And you can bulk food prep. What does that mean? That means cook a bunch of food, leave it in the fridge, and it can turn into things. Okay? You can cook some beef and make some rice and throw some veggies in. Boom, you've got yourself like a stir fry. So you can do this. You can figure this out. Don't overcomplicate it. Are you currently eating like all 80% yucky-ish foods, your not so healthy foods, and only 20% of the fresh single ingredient foods? Make the flip. Do it slowly. Start though. Just start. So something I tell clients, if I'm working with a client one-on-one and they're like, every meal's a mess, get out your calendar. Week 1, nail your breakfast. Nail breakfast, week 1. Don't worry about the other freaking parts of the day. Just get breakfast down. Figure out what breakfast looks like. Week 2, breakfast and lunch. Boom. Get those 2 nailed. You're going to do this over a month. Week 3, breakfast, lunch, supper. Get those 3 nailed. Then you're like, okay, we're working it. We're doing it. Week 4, breakfast, lunch, supper, snacks. That's it. Don't feel like you have to overhaul everything on day 1. Just start with breakfast first, week 1. Okay, we're moving on. This is a 15-minute show, so we've got to get snapping here. Sleep. This is a tricky one if you're currently not getting these other things in. And, I'm adding 6 things in here. I just realized I want to add one more thing. But, okay. Before sleep, before we get to sleep, we're going to do another thing before sleep. I got to renumber these so that I don't screw up later. Screen time. Guys, we're all doing too much of it. We are. We really are. I have been trying to be more productive on my screen time. I do run a business and I use my social media to reach people. However, I get scrolling just like the next person. And before you know it, an hour's gone by or what have you. I am really working hard at this one because your sleep will be better if you can get off your screens an hour or two before bed. Yep. I know. And I'm guilty, you guys. I know I am. So I'm working that one with you. That's one of our steps, okay? We're doing a 6-step program here today. 6 steps. And that step is tough because our phones are on us everywhere. Everyone's like logged in and going and doing. So we're going to work on that. We're going to try to step away. Especially, I'm getting so good at this and I'm so proud of myself. When I'm with someone, I'm present with them. I'm very present. I either keep my phone in my pocket or away. Like I try not to be like with someone and on my phone. I used to be on my phone all the time. Family, I'm sorry. I am very sorry. Friends, I'm sorry that I was like that. I'm trying better. That's it. That's all we can do is keep trying to be better, right? Better versions of ourselves. But that leads us to sleep. So if you're on your screens too late at night, your sleep is going to be shit. It really is. So we got to get off our screens early and we've got to get sleep. Sleep is when everything repairs itself. Sleep is when things renew. Sleep is when your body recharges. Just like our computers, we plug them in, we plug in our phones, we never let them die. Sleep is like that for our body. And we're all different in the amount we need and so on and so forth. Get to know what your body, how your body operates best, because you can't be burning your tail off doing all of this stuff, not sleep and think you're going to feel good. You need some sleep. So we've got movement, we got water, we got food. Hang on, movement, water, food, less screens, more sleep. And one of my favorites, the final one that I'm going to talk about is laughter, connection, community. Be around people that make you feel better, feel seen, and be better for people as well. Be better. Be a good person for the people that are in your life. And let me tell you, when you get those other things in place, you do show up your better self. It just happens, you guys. It really does. You put these pieces together and you show up a better person, whether you're at work, whether you're out with friends, whether you're with your partner, whether you're with your friends. You're a better person to be around when you are taking care of your health. It's a fact. It's a fact, and I mean it. And I have here, surround yourself with people who love you, support you, and challenge you for growth. Seriously. And we want to do that for our friends as well. So be that friend for someone else. And it feels good when you do that, when you operate on that level. The other day, and I do this at work too. The other day I was at work and I went to go visit one of our tenants, and a family member said to me on my way out the door, they were like, oh, don't work too hard. And I was like, actually, I have to just tell you something. And she's like, what? And I said, I don't ever want to work just enough that I don't get fired. I said, I want to work so good and do my job so well that they never want me to leave. They were like, oh, like it was like they'd never heard that before. And I know a lot of people work hard enough, like they do the basics at work, they do just enough so they don't get fired. And I like new challenges. I like having that come at me. And I want to serve. If I'm there at work, I'm all in. if I'm teaching a fitness, I just finished teaching a fitness class. I was all fucking in. Like, I'm all in when I teach a class. I am like, let's freaking go. Like, I don't just show up and be like, yeah, everybody, you're just going to work out tonight. Do you think I'd have a business? No. I do that whether it's my business that I own or the business I work for. Because here's the thing. When I go to work and when you go to work, you are going to work for yourself. Even if it's a company paying your paycheck, you are representing you. And when you get those 5 steps in place and you show up your best self, you are going to feel so much better at your job. Oh my gosh, is this turning into a job episode? But like, seriously, do you want to show up in this world like your best self, right? Or do you want to be like, nah, just enough that you don't get canned? No, we don't want that. Now, my final message before I go, because I want to just wrap this up with a cute little bow, is this. All of the steps that I'm doing, all of the steps that I'm sharing here, these are all steps to help our future self, but they're going to help you today. I want to be so vibrant and alive. Katie, today at 54, I want to feel energy. I want to deliver. I want to have a life filled with adventure and things. And I can't if I'm not feeling my best. And then when I put these steps in place, 80-year-old Katie is going to benefit. But I want to enjoy Katie today as well. So don't feel like everything we do is only so that we can wipe our ass at 80. That is a fact. Yes, we do want to wipe our ass at 80 on our own. But listen, I want you to enjoy today. I want you to feel alive today. Today. So if you're sitting here and you're like, oh my God, I keep waiting for the right time, this is your message. This is your friendly, Big Messy Bun host. I know. Can we just have a moment for the bun? Like, it is frickin' snappy tonight. And I'll tell you, I washed my hair this morning. I then bunned it. Then I let it go down for a bit. I'm describing this because you know those tutorials on like how to do updos? I really feel like I should do one for messy buns because like those messy buns them women show on the internet, there's like 12 steps. That's too many steps. You should be able to just wrap and spin and wrap and spin and wrap and spin. Like, anyways, we're wrapping this up. And if any scrunchy people out there want to sponsor the show, if you guys know anyone that makes scrunchies, good scrunchies, and you want to be a guest on my show and sponsor the show, frick, I would show your scrunchies because I wear them all the time. All right, you guys, that's your top 6. And we're going to wrap this show up. And I know I'm just coming in close for one more look at this beauty of a bun. But you guys, it's episode 34. Follow the show. Share it with a friend. Don't overcomplicate this shit, you guys. Don't overcomplicate it. We're going too far thinking, okay, we're just going to add another minute on here. You don't need a weighted vest. You don't need a laser face mask. You don't need a fucking all this shit that's out there. You don't need all that until you get your basics. Don't worry about all that fancy shit. Just get going with the basics. Once you get the basics, then you can kind of get like a little more excited and add things or whatever. But I'm going to tell you something. I am in this for the last 35 years, and the basics are what I do on a regular basis. You got this. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't even overcomplicate your messy bun. Just wrap that shit up and rock it. That's it. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be anything. It just has to be yours. Okay, I think that's it. You guys, until next week, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you are out there, I've got to put in a plug because I run some pretty damn good classes online. If you're currently listening to this and you're like, you know what? I need to learn to lift. I really want to do some lifting. Reach out to healthyevolution.ca. They are a show sponsor and they are amazing. So go and check them out. at healthyevolution.ca and follow the show. Reach out. I'm here for you. Happy hump day. Oops. Oh my Lord, I haven't done this in a long time. I lost the stop button. Good freaking Lord. That's okay. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger. I made my screen too small and I couldn't find the button. So let's wrap this up one more time. Episode 34 of the Big Messy Bun. See you next week.